The Charles City Comets are on the air. Good afternoon, Comet fans. It's Comet basketball time again. Comet boys basketball time for you this afternoon. We welcome you to the Mills Incorporated Comet Boys Basketball pregame show here on KCHA. My name is Eric Hofer, and it is an honor and a pleasure joining you on this snowy Saturday afternoon. Rob Getz back at our KCHA AM and FM studios spinning the dials for us this afternoon. Rob, thank you for braving the snow and heading down to the station to make sure we get on the air with some Comet basketball here this afternoon. A slim crowd has gathered here at Comet Gym for for this afternoon's non-conference matchup between the West Hancock Eagles from Britt and surrounding areas and our Charles City Comets. We welcome the Eagles to town here. West Hancock, a 1A program. They come into this afternoon's contest with a 5-8 overall record, a 4-5 conference mark. They play in the top of Iowa Conference in the Western Division of that large conference here just to the west of us. Comets come into the game with a 4-5 overall record, 2-3 in the Northeast Iowa Conference. All four Comet victories have taken place right on this gym floor. The Comets are undefeated at home, a perfect 4-0. They are 0-5 on the road. There have been some competitive games on the road. The Comets just have not been able to get over the hump with those victories. Oh, they've been close a few times and not so close a couple of times. We'll see what happens today here at Comet Gym. Both the Eagles and the Comets are out on the floor. They've been to their locker rooms. They've had their final discussions, and now we're a little over 4 minutes away from the introduction of the starting lineups and the national anthem, and then our opening tip here this afternoon from Comet Gym. Of course, last night the Comets were postponed because of the snowstorm. How much snow did you get at your house? We had plenty. It was a long time shoveling last night and this morning, but it's done. And boy, it's beautiful out, isn't it? A little tough to get around at times, but talked with several West Hancock fans here this afternoon, and they said roads getting over here were very good, very clear. So that's great news, and we're thrilled to be able to have basketball for you here this afternoon on KCHA. There has been no makeup, at least to my knowledge. I can check that here real quickly. No makeup as far as those games that were canceled or postponed last night. Of course, it was a girls-boys doubleheader. Those are always a little bit more difficult to get scheduled. We'll have to look at the schedule for both teams and see what can happen there. So as soon as we get word about when those games will be made up, and I'm sure they will, we'll get that information to you here on KCHA. Of course, the girls, well, Decorah and Charles City have already been postponed once. I remember, I think it was back on December 10th, where those two schools were scheduled to play a boys-girls doubleheader in Decorah, and it got canceled because of a snowstorm that day. And so the boys have already made up their game against Decorah. The girls will make theirs up 2 weeks from today over in Decorah. We will not have that broadcast for you because there will be Comet Wrestling on the air that day at the Northeast Iowa Conference Wrestling Tournament. But the boys have already played once against Decorah in a makeup fashion. The girls still have now 2 games to go against the Vikings. And again, when we hear when those games will be made up, we will certainly let you know right here on KCHA. Well, the Eagles come into the game as a team. Let's see here. Let's check this out real quickly. Sorry, having a few internet problems. I think we're going to get those solved here momentarily. They come into the game averaging 48.3 points a contest. They give up 49.6. They don't shoot the ball real well, a 36% shooting team from the floor. And so it'll be interesting to see how the Eagles shoot here this afternoon. They're a 61% free throw shooting team, and they average about 30 rebounds per game. A nice passing team. They average 12 assists per contest, and they force some turnovers. 7.5 steals per game as a team, and they block 2 shots a game on average. They've turned the ball over 13 times per contest on average, and they average 12 fouls per contest. The Comets come in at a 59.6 points a game clip, so they've put the ball in the basket pretty well. Lately, that's been a little bit more of a struggle, so we'll see if the Comets can overcome that here this afternoon. They give up 62 points a game. They shoot the ball at a 43% clip, 29% from three-point range. Their free throw percentage, just 60%. That's been an issue this year. We know that that's been an issue. Comets rebound the ball, 27 rebounds per game on average, 18 defensively, almost 9 a game offensively. Just 9 assists per game, so that's a problem. Comets not always passing the ball real well. 6 steals a game for Charles City, a block and a half per contest. They've turned the ball over at too high a clip as well. These are things that Coach Klaprick has talked about. They'd like to improve upon. They turn the ball over 14 times a game, and they foul almost 14 times per contest. Tad Barry at the public address this afternoon. Good to see Coach Barry doing the public address work for this afternoon's game. Let's take you through the starting lineups for both teams. Mitchell Smith is a 6'2 sophomore averaging 6.8 points a contest. Rhett Eisman is a 5'9 junior. Eisman comes in averaging 9.1 points a game. Rylan Barnes averages 16.4 points a contest. He's a 6'3 junior. Logan Lear is a 5'11 senior. Lear averaging 5.2 points a game. And Jackson Johnson is a 5'9 junior. Johnson averaging 2 points a game. Now let's meet the Comets. Jack Hansen is a 6'1 sophomore averaging 7.6 points a game. Jose Hernandez, one of the leading scorers for the Comets. He's number 2 on the team, averaging 13.4 points a game for the 5'9 senior. Chase Lowe, 6'4 junior, comes in leading the Comets in scoring, 19.3 points a game. Jeb Wandro is a 6'2 sophomore. Jeb averaging a shade under 7 points a game. And Drew Martin, a 6'2 junior, averaging a shade less than a point per contest. We're going to send it back to the studio for our national anthem, and then we'll have the tip. The Comets and the West Hancock Eagles on your home for the Comets. Fab Oldies, 1580 and 103.3 KCHA. Eric Hofer back with you on the Mills Incorporated Comet Boys Basketball pregame show. Just a few more moments left of our pregame this afternoon. Thanks to Mills Incorporated for sponsoring our pregame show today and every day when you hear the Comets. A rare afternoon tilt here on KCHA, but we're glad that you're along for the ride. And the opening tip is won by West Hancock, and we are underway here on KCHA. We'll tell you in a few moments how you can catch the video streaming of this contest here this afternoon. West Hancock gets it into the front court. Now a three right of the circle, rattles home. Jackson Johnson hits a three-pointer, and West Hancock leads 3-0. Now into the front court, and a traveling violation called on Charles City gives the ball back to the Eagles. 7:36 remaining first quarter. Jay Hiscox, the head coach of the Eagles, calls out play number 3, and West Hancock has it into the front court. Johnson left to the circle, now to Logan Lear, the senior. Left corner to Johnson. Johnson gets cut off and finds Mitchell Smith. Now left to the key is Barnes. He gets cut off nicely by Chase Lowe. Here's a three left to the circle, or in and out, and it's cleared by Jeb Wandro. Comets looking for their first shot. Chase Lowe into the front court, gets to the basket, missed the layup, but draws the foul, and Chase Lowe will shoot 2. If you want to check out the video stream of today's Comet game, head to www.kchanews.com. Click on Sports and then Charles City Comets for all the live stream video action today. Chase rims the first free throw around and out. He'll have one more. Second one in the air, rattles home. The Comets are on the board. It's 3-1 West Hancock. 6:58 remaining first quarter. Logan Lear strolls into the front court, angles right, picks up his dribble and finds Eisman between the rings. Back to Lear, back to Eisman, covered up by Jack Hansen. Now wide right is Mitchell Smith. Smith finds down low, Barnes turns, spins, shoots, rimming high, no good, and the rebound, Chase Lowe. Up court, Jose Hernandez, he lays it in. A terrific look from Chase Lowe to Jose Hernandez, and the game is tied at 3. That's Jose's first basket. Now Smith gets to the hoop and lays it up and in. Nice drive and attack by Mitchell Smith. His first basket of the afternoon, and West Hancock leads 5-3. Full court pressure by the Eagles. The Comets break it easily. Chase Lowe, right baseline, loses the handle but gets it back and finds Jack Hansen wide right. 2 minutes in, West Hancock leading Charles City 5-3. Here's Jose Hernandez coming free. Wandro, left corner three, air ball, and the rebound taken out of there by Ryland Barnes. Up court, Smith. Now to Lear. Left to the circle is Barnes. Finds Johnson between the rings. Now it's Lear with it. Wide left is Eisman. Now out front, Johnson into the lane, finds Eisman. His three right of the circle, right through. Good ball movement by West Hancock. Second three of the game by the Eagles. Eisman with his first basket, and West Hancock leads by 5. And now a shot blocked out of bounds. A layup attempt by Jack Hansen was snuffed. And the Comets will inbound baseline right, trailing by 5. 5:12 remaining first quarter. Hernandez looks to trigger right baseline. Comes in, play 2, Wandro near the timeline. Wide left is Martin. Now between the rings, Hansen. 5:05 left first quarter. Comets trailing by 5. Low with it, right elbow. Gets cut off there, finds Hansen in the far corner. His three in the air, in and out. Long rebound is corralled by Ryland Barnes. Up court, Johnson, back to Barnes. Left corner, Johnson, covered up by Wandro. Johnson gets to the basket, shoots it in, and draws the foul. Jackson Johnson with 5. And it's 10-3. West Hancock. Drew Martin picks up his first. the team's first, and Johnson to the line to shoot for the old-fashioned three-point play. Line to the left. Johnson, a 5'9" junior. He hits the free throw. He's got 6, and the Eagle lead is 11-3. Timeout, Comets. We'll keep it here. 4:46 remaining first quarter here on KCHA, and West Hancock out to a quick 8-point advantage. The Comets with a free throw from Chase Lowe and a layup from Jose Hernandez. West Hancock getting 3-pointers from Rhett Eisman, Jackson Johnson, a driving layup by Mitchell Smith, short jumper by Johnson again, and then a free throw, a 3-point play by Johnson. So West Hancock getting all the best of it early on here in this one. Comets now sending in Kelvin Hansen, replacing Drew Martin. Hernandez, Jack Hansen, Kelvin Hansen, Wandro, and Lowe on the floor for the Comets. Against full court pressure, the Comets come in play to Jack Hansen. Now Jose Hernandez finds Lowe into the front court. Chase lets traffic clear, now on the drive, gets to the basket, shoots it up, bank, no, rebound, Kelvin Hansen, out to Wandro, his three, book it. Jeb Wandro connects for 3. Great pass there by Kelvin Hansen. And it's 11-6, West Hancock. Here's a 3 by Eisman, good out front. Nobody covered Red Eisman. He was wide open. It's his second 3 of the game, and it's 14-6 West Hancock. Now a whistle and a foul in the front court as Jose Hernandez raced into the front court. That foul is on Logan Lear, his second. 2 team fouls on the Eagles. And the Comets will come in and play down below us. Jose Hernandez has it near the timeline. It's 14-6 West Hancock. Wide right, Jack Hansen back to Jose, top of the circle. Oh, his bounce pass down low is fumbled out of bounds. It was a tough pass to catch. Chase Lowe, that ball was right at Chase's feet. And the turnover gives the ball back to West Hancock. 3:53 remaining first quarter. Eagles by 8 here on KCHA. Wide left is Smith. Now Eisman, right corner. That's Evan Hinders who just checked in. And now a pass tipped out of bounds by Chase Lowe. And West Hancock will get it back. Glad you're with us here on this Saturday afternoon on KCHA. No matter where you're tuned in from. Yeah, we're glad you're along for the ride. We thank Mills Incorporated for sponsoring our pregame show again today. Hinders with it between the circles. Wide right, Smith. Eisman back to Smith. Now a skip pass. Hinders, left baseline. He's cut off there, and they skip it to Johnson. Johnson skips in the lane, and his shot is no good. And Chase Lowe, the weak side rebound. Up court, Hansen. Jack on the drive, left baseline. Comes up, shooting it short. Battle for the rebound. It comes to Hernandez. His 3 right corner, rimming high, no good. And the rebound cleared by Barnes. Comets had a couple good looks there, could not convert. Eisman finds Smith. And now a traveling violation on Smith. Jack Hansen forcing that turnover as he stepped into the passing lane and caused the travel. Brennan Schmidt in for the first time for Charles City, replacing Jack Hansen. And the Comets have it into the front court. Schmidt with it, left of the key. Wide right is Hernandez. Hansen trying to post up down low. They get it to Chase Lowe at the free throw line. Back to Schmidt. Brennan around the screen. He was open for a moment with that 3, didn't shoot it. And now Hernandez right of the circle. Jose on the drive, into the lane, floats it up and in. Jose Hernandez with 4. And the Comets are back within 6 at 14-8, 2:23 left first quarter. Smith into the front court for West Hancock. His skip pass taken by Johnson wide left. Left corner Hinders. Now the Comets try to trap in there, and we've got a jump ball as Jeb Wandro forces that jump ball, and the turnover gives the ball back to Charles City. Jeb Wando to inbound to Jose Hernandez. Comets have a chance to string a couple of baskets together for the first time in the game. They trail by 6 as we approach the 2-minute mark. Chase Lowe with it, left baseline. Spins, shoots, rimming, good. Chase Lowe with his first basket. He's got 3, and the Comets have indeed scored 4 in a row, and they're back within 4 at 14-10. A minute 48 remaining first quarter. Eisman, wide left to Johnson. Now they bounce it down low to Mitchell Smith. His shot is blocked, and it's out of bounds. It hit the baseline. Comets with some really smothering defense down low. They really collapsed on Smith as he tried to shoot that short jumper in the lane. So West Hancock to inbound baseline left. They come in, play to Eisman. Covered up quickly by Hernandez. Eisman finds Barnes, top of the circle. Now right corner 3 by Hinders. Around and in. Owen Hinders connects. And that's his first basket. And it's 17-10 West Hancock. Jose Hernandez with the standing dribble into the front court. Plays it wide right to Brennan Schmidt. He comes around the Jack Hansen screen. Gets covered up there. Now to Wandro, out to Lowe. Chase with the standing dribble between the rings. Now comes left elbow, finds Hernandez. His 3 left wing is short, and the rebound tracked down by Barnes for West Hancock. Under a minute left first quarter, Eagles by 7. Right corner Eisman to Barnes. Now to Johnson, left corner. Finds his way past Wandro and skips it out to Eisman. Now Smith wide left. 40 seconds left. West Hancock not in any hurry to score. They've done a nice job of controlling the ball. Here's Hinders for 3. Rimming, no, and the rebound hauled down by Chase Lowe. Chase into the front court, up court, Hansen. Kelvin shoots it up and in and draws the foul. Kelvin Hansen running the floor nicely. Chase Lowe found him. Kelvin caught it, shot it in, and drew the foul. Mitchell Smith picks up his first 3 team fouls on West Hancock, and Kelvin Hansen to shoot for the 3-point play. Kelvin already over his scoring average. He came in averaging 1 point and 3/10 per contest, and he misses the free throw short, and the rebound taken out of there by West Hancock. Eagles playing for 1, and they'll get the ball first in the second quarter. This is a big defensive possession for the Comets. Eisman finds a 3 for Barnes. Good! Ryland Barnes connects from the twilight zone to the right. Comets with 3, 2. Here's Hansen from half court, and he banked it no good off the rim. Wow, West Hancock shooting a great percentage from 3-point range. They hit 5 3-point field goals in that first quarter. Can they keep up that pace? We'll find out. We go to quarter number 2. West Hancock 20, Charles City 12 on your home for the Comets. Fab Oldies 1580 and 103.3 KCHA. Eric Hofer back with you on KCHA. We're glad that you're along for the ride on this Saturday afternoon. West Hancock into the front court, and quickly a foul on Drew Martin trying to guard Ryland Barnes. Drew picks up his second. 2 team fouls on the Comets. And Eisman to inbound. Down below us. Comes in play to Barnes. Out front Johnson. Back to Eisman. Back to Johnson between the circles. Wide right is Hinders. The sophomore bounces it out to Eisman towards the timeline. West Hancock leading 20-12 through 8 minutes. First possession of quarter number 2. Now a pass down low taken by Barnes. He's double teamed and they swing it to Eisman. Back to Hinders. Right corner Barnes. Covered up nicely by Martin, and then his lob pass is stolen by Hernandez. Up court, chase low, chase to the basket, missed the layup, gets it back, missed another layup, and then the ball is ping-ponged out of bounds to West Hancock. 7:05 remaining first half. It's 20-12, West Hancock the advantage. West Hancock has hit 5 3-point field goals in this game early on in that first quarter. They came in shooting just 30.7% from three-point range for the season. So we'll see if they can continue this torrid pace. Eisman at the free throw line now, right corner, Hinders, out to Barnes. He lost it in the lane, but it's tipped to Smith, left baseline. Now they swing it out front. Eisman, his three on the way is good. Rhett Eisman with 9. Timeout Charles City will take it with them. West Hancock leading by 11. 6:32 remaining first half. It's West Hancock 23, Charles City 12 on your home for the Comets. Fab Oldies 1580 and 103.3 KCHA. We're in Comet Gym this afternoon thanks to Rob Getz back at our KCHA AM and FM studios. He's spinning the dials for us this afternoon. Rob, thank you very much. Thanks also to Theo Winters, an 8th grader at Charles City Middle School. He's doing the camera work for the video stream today. Good work, Theo. The Comets trailing 23-12. 6:28 remaining first half, and the Comets have it into the front court. Jack Hansen with it, right. Finds Wandro, his three left of the circle, book it. Jeb Wandro with 6, thanks to 2 3-pointers. And the Comets back within 8 at 23-15. Comets need to get a defensive stop. Eisman to Johnson, back to Eisman near the timeline. Wide left is Hinders. Now they swing it right corner, a 3 in the air by Smith. Good! Mitchell Smith with 5, 7 3-pointers for West Hancock. They lead by 11 again, 26-15. Hernandez out to Hansen. His 3 left of the circle. Book it. Jack Hansen with his first basket. And the Comets, it's a 3-point shooting battle here this afternoon. The Comets are back within 8, 26-18. Left corner Smith, double team there. They find a cutting Hinders. His shot in the lane is no good. And the rebound, Drew Martin, and he is fouled by Hinders going over the back. Hinders with his first. 4 team fouls on West Hancock. And the Comets trail by 8 as they'll come the length of the floor. 5:24 remaining first half. Logan Lear, a 5'11 senior, back in for West Hancock, replacing Hinders. And the Comets have it. Left side, Hernandez, and he is fouled as he tried to attack left to the lane. Rhett Eisman picks up his first. 5 Eagle team fouls, and the Comets will inbound in front of the West Hancock bench. Hernandez comes in play to Jack Hansen. Back to Jose with the standing dribble between the circles. Hansen top of the key. Finds Wandro, wide right, his three in the air, rimming no, and the rebound hauled down by Lear. Good look there by Jeb, just couldn't finish. Johnson into the front court, plays it to Smith, left of the key. Out front, Eisman, he'll shoot the three, good! Rhett Eisman with 12, he's got 4 3-pointers on the afternoon, and it's back to an 11-point lead. Hernandez skips in the lane and finds Hansen left side, his three left pocket, no good. And the rebound, West Hancock. Jack had a good look at it, just couldn't finish. Eisman with it between the circles, covered up by Hansen. Back to Lear. Now right of the circle is Barnes. Left of the key, Smith. Good pass. Left corner, Lear. Three. In and out. And the rebound, Chase Lowe. Chase out of there on the run, and he gets fouled by Barnes at midcourt. Trying to stop that fast break. Barnes with his first. 6 team fouls now on the Eagles. Kelvin Hansen returns, replacing Drew Martin. And the Comets come in, play trailing by 11 with 4:15 left first half. Jose Hernandez angles left, picks up his dribble, and plays it to Lowe, left corner. Chase on the drive, left baseline, gets cut off by Barnes, and now we have a whistle and a traveling violation on Chase as he tried to spin to the basket. Turnover, Charles City gives the ball back to the Eagles. We're halfway through this second quarter as Jose Hernandez steals an up-court pass. 3-on-2, right corner, Hansen out to Wandro. Jeb shoots the three out front, and no good. Rebound, West Hancock. Into the front court, Johnson, he gets double teamed there, and we have a whistle and a timeout, Eagles. We'll keep it here. It's a 30-second timeout. We've got 3:45 remaining first half. And West Hancock leading 29-18. The Eagles with 8 3-point field goals. 24 of their 29 points have come because of 3-point field goals. Rhett Eisman has 4 of those threes. He's got half of them for the team. Mitchell Smith with 1. Rylan Barnes has a 3, so does Evan Hinders, and so does Jackson Johnson. Comets with 3 3-point field goals of their own, 2 by Jeb Wandro and 1 by Jack Hansen. But the Comets have been outscored by 15 from the 3-point mark. Let's see if West Hancock can keep up the great shooting. Credit the Eagles. They come in, play to Eisman near the timeline. Now to Barnes. Wide left is Lear, guarded by Brennan Schmidt, who's back in the game for the Comets. Right corner, Johnson. Now they swing it to Barnes between the rings. Schmidt guarding him. Barnes backs in. Now finds Lear. 3-pointer left corner. Rims no good. And Jeb Wando the rebound. Up court, Hernandez. Here come the Comets on the run. Jose on the drive. Left of the lane. Floats it up. Short. And the rebound, Lear. Lear into the front court. Plays it to Johnson, left corner. Now out front, Eisman. Schmidt covers him. Eisman with it, left of the circle, gets all the way to the basket, shoots it up, bank no good, and the rebound tipped by Hernandez and controlled by Chase Lowe. Up to Jack Hansen. Jack on the drive, gets fouled as he gets to the basket, and Jack Hansen will shoot 2. That foul is on Logan Lear. It's his 3rd. Over the limit is West Hancock, and Jack Hansen to shoot 2. It's 29-18 Eagles. Jack's first free throw is good. Jack, averaging 7.6 a game, is a 62.5% free throw shooter. And he's brought the Comets back within 10 at 29-19. 2:51 left, second quarter. Second one by Jack, good. He's got 5, and the Comets are back within 9. 2:48 remaining, first half. Eisman against half-court pressure by the Comets. Now they trap that first pass. Barnes comes up shooting left elbow, no good. Chase Lowe skies for the rebound. Here come the Comets on the run. Chase gets to the lane, fades away, shoots and scores. Chase Lowe, a fall away 14-footer. He's got 5, and the Comets are back within 7, 2:22 left. Charles City has scored 4 in a row. Reed Peters also in for Charles City. Johnson has it now. Eisman, 3 right of the circle. He's got another one. Rhett Eisman with 15. And the lead is back to 10. Hernandez on the drive, left baseline. Finds Schmidt out front. Brennan's three-pointer rims high, no good. And Barnes, a tough rebound underneath. Minute 52 left, first half. Eisman into the front court. Wide left, Smith. He fakes a pass and then drives to the basket, shoots it up. No, but draws the foul, and Mitchell Smith will shoot 2. Chase Lowe with the foul, his first. 3 team fouls on Charles City. Mitchell Smith to shoot 2. The 82% free throw shooter leaves the first one short, and he'll have one more. He averages a skosh under 7 points a game. Second one in the air, good. Smith with 6. The Eagle lead back to 11 at 33-22. The Comets had scored 4 in a row to cut it to 7. Now the Eagles have scored 4 in a row to get it back to 11. Peters to Hernandez, wide left. Jose on the drive, gets to the basket, floats it in. Jose Hernandez with a good move into the lane. He finishes, he's got 6, and the Comets trail 33-24. Minute 20 left, first half. Comets again, a little half-court trapping work. West Hancock beats it, and Barnes with it right of the circle. Now they swing it to Smith, left side. Johnson with it, left corner, Smith. He checks his feet to make sure that he's still in bounds and then finds Barnes right baseline. Barnes turns, spins, out front, a 3 by Smith is good. Mitchell Smith with 9, and West Hancock leads by 12, 36-24. Hernandez on the drive, left baseline, out to Peters. 18-footer left of the circle by Reed as an air ball, and it's cleared by Johnson. West Hancock with 10 three-point field goals in this first half. 30 of their 36 points via the 3. What's going to happen on this possession? 20 seconds left, first half. West Hancock by 12. Right corner, Eisman. Out to Smith. Smith double team. They find an open Hinders. Left corner 3. Rimming, no. Long rebound tipped out of there to Eisman. His 3. Good! Rhett Eisman threw it up, and the Comets, they almost hit a 3/4 court shot, but Rhett Eisman with 18 points, and West Hancock leads at halftime by the score of 39-24. What a shooting exhibition by the West Hancock Eagles in this first 16 minutes of play. They have made 11 three-point field goals, 6 of them by Eisman. The young man is absolutely on fire. He has already doubled his scoring average for the season. He came in averaging 9 points a contest. He's got 18 here, and we're only at halftime. West Hancock leads Charles City 39-24. We'll take a timeout, and then we'll talk through the upcoming broadcast schedule here on KCHA. Back with halftime programming after these messages on your home for the Comets. Fab Oldies 1580 and 103.3 KCHA. Halftime here at Comet Gym. Eric Hofer with you on this Saturday afternoon. We are glad that you are along for the ride here on KCAJ, and we hope that you are enjoying the broadcast as much as we're enjoying bringing it to you. What a first half for West Hancock. The Eagles leading Charles City 39-24 on the strength of 11 three-point field goals. What a first half for the Eagles. Both teams in the locker room talking things over. And we'll have second half action here in just a little bit. Well, let's take you through our upcoming broadcast schedule here on KCAJ. A little bit of a less busy week here, at least as of right now. We'll see if any as far as postponements get made up, but I can't imagine that will take place this week. We will have Comet Wrestling for you. Kind of an interesting day on Thursday. We'll have Comet Wrestling for you on Thursday night in Decorah. Darren Crooks will have all the hold-by-hold action of that meet Thursday night right here on KCHA. That will be on radio. I will be here at Comet Gym, video only. I'll do the play-by-play on the video live stream, so you won't be able to hear the Comet girls basketball game on the radio. You'll hear Comet Wrestling on the radio with Darren Crooks, but you'll hear me with the coverage of the Comet girls basketball game through kchanews.com, and that will be against West Hancock. So the Eagles coming back to town. That will be, we're scheduled to go on the air, and I need to check that out. Right now we're scheduled to go on at about 6:15. We got to check that. That may have changed, but we'll check that here momentarily. Then we'll join you Friday night. Let's see. We'll have Comet boys basketball only for you on the live stream again only. Darren Crooks will be down covering the girls state wrestling meet down in Iowa City. So stay tuned for Comet girls wrestling all day Friday and Saturday with Darren Crooks. I'll have the live stream broadcast of that Comet boys basketball game against Waverly Shellrock for you Friday night here at KCHA. We'll be on the air, probably 7:20 or so Friday night. Let's see here. Yeah, that will be on Thursday night. That'll be a little later. We got to make that change. They have changed the calendar. We'll be on the air Thursday night, right around 7:20 or so, for the Mills Incorporated Comet Girls Basketball pregame show here on KCHA, both Thursday and Friday. 7:20 for the Mills Incorporated Comet Basketball pregame show. Live stream only Thursday and Friday. Darren Crooks will have Comet Wrestling Thursday in Decorah. Comet Girls Wrestling at the state meet all day Friday and Saturday on the radio. And then we'll come back with you Monday, January 24th, radio only for the Comet Girls and Boys basketball teams at Osage. All right, so that's your upcoming schedule. Lots of wrestling here later this week and some basketball as well. Stay tuned to KCHA. You can check out the schedule anytime at kchanews.com. We'll take a timeout. We'll take a 1-minute timeout, and then we'll come back and take you through first half scoring and get you ready for half number 2. West Hancock leads Charles City 39-24 on your home for the Comets. Fab Oldies 1580 and 103.3 KCHA. Back with you at Comet Gym. Halftime, West Hancock leading Charles City 39-24. Eric Hofer with you. Rob Getz back at our KCHA AM and FM studios here in downtown Charles City, right there on Main Street. He's spinning the dials for us this afternoon. Rob, thank you very much, my friend. Let's take you through the unofficial first half scoring for both teams. This is your unofficial scoring. First of all, for West Hancock, Rhett Eisman leading all scorers. He's got 18 points, all on three-point shots. He's made 6 three-point field goals in the game. Mitchell Smith is next with 9. He's got 2 three-point field goals. Jackson Johnson with 6. He's got a 3-point field goal. Evan Hinders with 3 points, that via the 3-point shot. And Rylan Barnes also with 3. Again, courtesy of a 3-point field goal. So the Eagles with 1 in double figures, and the Eagles with 11 3-point field goals in that first half. An amazing shooting performance by West Hancock in that first half. Charles City being paced by Jose Hernandez and Jeb Wandro, each of them with 6 points. Chase Lowe has 5, Jack Hansen has 5, and Kelvin Hansen has 2. So it's going to be important to get off to a good start here in quarter number 3. Let's see if the Comets can inch their way back into this one as we're ready. Comets have it into the front court. Jose Hernandez directing traffic between the circles with the standing dribble. Now he angles left with the hip-high dribble and finds Hansen. Jack's floater in the lane is good. Jack Hansen gets the Comets on the board first here in half number 2, and it's 39-26 West Hancock. Against full court pressure, the Eagles break it. 3-pointer left side by Johnson is no good. The long rebound collected by Lowe. Up court, Hansen. Jack to the basket, lays it in. Jack Hansen with 9, and the Comets score 4 quick points in 35 seconds, and they're within 11, 39-28. Can they get another stop? Up court, Barnes, left to the circle. He covers up and then finds Eisman between the rings. Back to Johnson, now Smith with it between the circles. Wide left is Barnes, covered up by Hernandez. He spins into lane, gets to the basket, shoots it up, no, but draws the foul. And Rylan Barnes will shoot 2. Jose Hernandez picks up his first. First team foul the second half on Charles City, and Rylan Barnes to shoot 2. Barnes 1 for 2 in that first half. Delivers the free throw short. He'll have 1 more. Barnes, line to the right, shoots the second one, good. West Hancock with their first point of the second half. It's 40-28. West Hancock the lead. Drew Martin with it, right corner. Comets swing it to Wandro. Wide left, Hernandez. He fakes the 3 and finds Martin at the free throw line. Drew, left corner to Wandro. Now to Lowe, left block. Chase turns. Covered up, out to Hernandez. Jose finds Wandro left to the key. Jeb on the drive, finds Hansen. Jack skips into the lane, out to Jeb, left side. Hernandez, his 3 left pocket. Rimming, no. And the rebound is collected by Barnes. Up court, Smith. Oh, the Comets had a good offensive possession that time. Just could not hit the jumper. And Eisman's pass is tipped and stolen by Chase Lowe. Chase grabs it, gets to the basket, lays it in. Chase Lowe with 7, and the Comets are within 10. 6:02 left third quarter. You can see the Comets succeeding a little bit in ratcheting up the pace. Now they feed it down low to Barnes, and he missed the layup. The rebound, Barnes. He spins in the lane, shoots, missed it. And now the rebound collected by Barnes, and he shoots it in. Rylan Barnes very active underneath. He's got 6, and the West Hancock lead is 12. Here's Chase Lowe shooting it for 3. It's an air ball left to the circle, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be West Hancock basketball. So the Eagles, Ryland Barnes just outworking a couple of different Comets down low. And he gives West Hancock a 12-point lead. Against full court pressure, they come in, play two Barnes. Now to Smith into the front court. Left corner, Johnson out to Barnes. He won't shoot the three. Instead, he skips in the lane and finds Smith, who missed the layup. But again, West Hancock, the offensive rebound, and Barnes lays it in. Ryland Barnes with 8. They're just outworking the Comets on the defensive glass. Hernandez with it left corner. Jose on the drive, gets bumped, finds Martin. Free throw line jumper. Drew Martin is good. Drew Martin with his first basket. Nice shot there by Drew, and the Comets are back within 12 at 44-32. Barnes to Smith, back to Barnes. 3 left of the circle, around and out. And Jack Hansen clears the rebound. Up court, Hernandez. Jose left pocket, 3, rimming no, and the rebound, Barnes. He's playing a nice game as Ryland Barnes. And he dribbles into the front court. Wide left, Smith. It's a 12-point West Hancock lead. Smith feeds it down to Barnes, left baseline, covered up there. Finds Lear into the lane, shovels it out to Johnson. Now to Eisman, and West Hancock resets. Left corner, Barnes, now to Lear. Back to Barnes, three-pointer left side, good. Ryland Barnes with 11. And it's 47-32 West Hancock, 4:01 left, third quarter. Now the Eagles have withstood this little mini Comet run. Chase low shot in the lane is no good. Chase got knocked down. Up court, West Hancock has it. Barnes left of the circle, finds Johnson. Now to Lear, out front Eisman. Good ball movement. Mitchell Smith, right side 3 is no good. And Jeb Wandrow, the defensive rebound for Charles City. Comets trailing by 15 with 3.5 minutes left, third quarter. Hernandez skips into the lane and shoots it in. Jose with 8. Timeout, Charles City. We'll take it with them. It's a 30-second timeout. 3:26 left, third quarter. Comets trail by 13. This is where you hear the Comets. Fab Oldies, 1580 and 103.3 KCHA. Eric Hofer returning you to Comet Gym, where the Comets trail by 13 here in the third quarter. And now we have a whistle and a foul called on Charles City as the Comets tried to create a turnover with the full court press. But Chase Lowe called for the foul, his second. 2 team fouls on the Comets. And West Hancock with 3:23 left, third quarter, comes in play to Lear. Caden Boozman into the game for Charles City. Sophomore played a very nice game in the JV game, won by the Comets 47-24. Caden now picks up the foul, his first, the team's third. And West Hancock comes in play to Lear. Again, covered up by Boozman. Lear out to Barnes. Barnes to the free throw line, finds Smith left elbow. Now Eisman for 3, rimming no, and Jeb Wandrow clears the rebound. Chase low into the front court. Chase gets to the free throw line, shoots the 14-footer, rimming no, and the rebound collected by Smith. Up court pass to Eisman. Back out front, Barnes, his 3 in the air, no good, wide right, and Hernandez the rebound. 2:44 left, third quarter. Comets trail by 13. Chance to get back into the game here a little bit. Wandrow, 3, right corner, rimming high, no good. And Smith the rebound for West Hancock. To Eisman, back to Smith, and into the front court. Smith angles to the middle of the floor. Now gets all the way to the basket. Finds Johnson in the right corner. Now they swing it to Lear. Left corner, Barnes. Chase Lowe covers him up. Now a little bounce pass down to Smith. A cutting Smith. He has his shot blocked, but a foul. And Mitchell Smith will shoot 2. Jeb Wandro picks up his first. 4 team fouls on Charles City. We want to say hi to Jeb's grandma listening in as Smith hits the first free throw. Mitchell Smith with 10, and the lead is 14. Luann Hutchins listening here on KCHA. That's Jeb's grandma on his dad's side. Second one is good. Smith with 11, and the lead is 15. Mrs. Hutchins was a teacher in Charles City for 30 years. Taught business ed, loves listening to the Comets. And we're glad, Mrs. Hutchins, that you are along for the ride here today. Glad that you're listening. Your grandson is amazing. And hopefully he'll help lead the Comets back to a victory here this afternoon. Jose Hernandez hits a little floater, left elbow, and draws the foul. Rylan Barnes with the foul, his second. Team's first to the second half, and Jose Hernandez to shoot for the three-point play. It's a 13-point lead. Free throw in the air by Jose is right through. Jose with 11. And it's 49-37 the score. Now they didn't put up that free throw on the board. There we go. Now they're going to get it up there. It's 49-37. They gave it to West Hancock. That was the problem. Here is Lear skipping into lane, covered up by 3 Comets. Out to Barnes. Now left pocket, left corner, Smith. 3 in the air, rimming no, and Reed Peters, who just checked in a moment ago, gets the rebound. Chase Lowe into the front court, Comets trailing by 12. Chase on the drive, comes up shooting, bank no good, but before the shot, a foul called on West Hancock. We'll see who this one's on. Comets on the floor with Brennan Schmidt, Jack Hansen, Reed Peters, Chase Lowe, and Jose Hernandez. Rylan Barnes picks up his third. 2 team fouls on the Eagles. And Owen Hinders is in, replacing Logan Lear. Hernandez looks to trigger left baseline, comes in play to Jack Hansen, and we have a whistle off the ball and a foul on West Hancock. It's on Rhett Eisman. Eisman with his second. 3 team fouls on West Hancock, and the Comets come in play still trailing by 12. Now, first-time substitution, 6'2" junior Ian Connor in for West Hancock. Comets have it in play, trailing by 12. Hernandez left corner. Jose on the drive, finds a way through, finds Wandro. Jeb on the drive, skips into the lane, shoots it up, bank no good, tipped out of bounds. It'll be West Hancock basketball. 1:09 remaining third quarter. Lear returns, replacing Connor. And it's a 12-point Eagle lead as they come to length against full court Comet pressure. They come in play to Lear. Lob pass up court, Hinders with it. And now a steal by Hernandez. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Jose gets to the basket and lays it in with the left hand. Jose Hernandez with 13, and the Comets are back within 10. 47 seconds left, third quarter. Lear to Smith, up court Barnes. They get it into the front court. Right side Eisman. He dribbles past one line of defenders, but then finds Lear. Little floater in the lane is in and out, and the rebound low. 30 seconds left, third quarter. Comets can whittle it under double digits. Chase Lowe comes up shooting, no, but he's traveled. Traveling violation on Chase. And the ball goes back to West Hancock. 49-39 your score. Comets have held West Hancock to just 10 points here in this quarter, while they themselves have scored 15. Now against full court pressure, a near turnover, but West Hancock gets it, and then a foul called on Jeb Wandro. Jeb picks up his second, the team's fifth, and with 16.7 seconds left third quarter, Drew Martin will return, replacing Chase Lowe. Eagles get the ball first in the fourth quarter. This is an important possession. They have it in play to Barnes in the backcourt. He dribbles into the front court and plays it to Johnson. Now to Lear, 6 to shoot. Barnes, are they aware? 3 to shoot. Barnes at the free throw line to Johnson. They're not going to get a shot off. No shot. The shot was late. It went in by Jackson Johnson, but it was after the buzzer sounded, and that is the end of quarter number 3. So again, West Hancock outscored by Charles City in that third quarter, 15 to 10, but they still hold a 10-point, 49-39 lead as we head to quarter number 4. Come on back for more exciting Comet boys basketball action after these messages on your home for the Comets. Fab Oldies 1580 and 103.3 KCHA. Quarter number 4 begins here on KCHA. West Hancock gets to the basket, and there's a foul on Drew Martin. His third, team's 6th. So West Hancock will shoot free throws the rest of the way. And they have it in play. Barnes with it, left corner on the drive pass. Lowe gets covered up by Drew Martin and Chase Lowe. Finds Smith, back to Barnes. 3 left corner, rimming no, and Jack Hansen the weak side rebound for Charles City. Hansen into the front court, Comets trailing by 10. Jack floats it up, no, and the rebound, Barnes. West Hancock by 10. Now a near steal by the Comets at the timeline, but Barnes has it. Wide left is Smith. Smith on the drive, into the lane, out to Johnson. Now a 3 by Eisman, rimming no. That's a victory for Charles City as Eisman can't complete a 3-point shot. And then a foul by Rylan Barnes in the front court, trying to cut off Chase Lowe. Barnes with his 4th. So yeah, Red Eisman made 6 3-pointers in that first half. He has 18 points. He did not score in the third quarter. Comets have it in play too low, right baseline. Now to Drew Martin in the right corner. Out to Wandro, now to Lowe, right pocket. Chase will shoot the 3, short, and the rebound tipped and nearly bounced into the basket. It hit off the backboard, but West Hancock with it. Lear into the front court, gets past the first line of defense. Now to Smith. Smith finds Eisman, out to Johnson. His 3 out front will not go, and Chase Lowe skies for the rebound. Up court, Hansen, Jack to the basket, missed the layup. And the rebound, Ian Connor. 6:28 remaining fourth quarter. The Comets still trailing by 10. They have had numerous opportunities here to slice into that lead as a pass is tipped out of bounds by Jeb Wandro. And West Hancock will keep it. 6:20 remaining. Eagles by 10. Eisman to trigger in front of the West Hancock bench, looking, and we're going to have a timeout. West Hancock will take it with them. 6:20 left, fourth quarter. It's a 30-second timeout. Eagles by 10 on your home for the Comets. Fab Oldies, 1580 and 103.3 KCHA. We're glad that you're along for the ride on this Saturday afternoon. From Comet Gym, Eric Hofer with you here on KCHA. Comets trailing by 10 with 6:15 remaining, fourth quarter. Lear out front, Smith. Guarded loosely by Chase Lowe. Now Hinders. Wide right, Johnson. Lear nicely guarded by Drew Martin to Hinders. Little backdoor cut by Eisman. He loses it out of bounds off of his leg, and it'll be Comet ball. Nice cut there by Eisman, but he dribbled it. He was tipped, and then it bounced off of his right knee, right leg, out of bounds. And the Comets, neither team has scored, and we're 2+ minutes into this fourth quarter. It's still West Hancock by 10. Martin to Hernandez. Comets need a hoop this trip. Hanson, little turnaround in the lane is short, and the rebound is corralled by West Hancock, and a foul on Chase Lowe. Chase going to pick up his third. He was battling for that rebound, and West Hancock will go the length to shoot 1-1. Mitchell Smith will shoot 1-1. Smith, an 82% free throw shooter on the season. Split a pair of free throws in the first half. Delivers this one here. Rimming, no! And the rebound, Hernandez. Up court, Hanson. His three, right corner. Book it! Jack Hanson for three. He's got 12. And the Comets are back within 7 at 49-42. Hinders into the front court, bounces it to Lear. He misses the layup, but a foul called, and Logan Lear will shoot two. West Hancock attacking right back after that made three-pointer. Drew Martin picks up his fourth, 8 team fouls on the Comets. And Lear to the line. He hits the first free throw. It's his first point of the game. Lear, the senior, just a 17% free throw shooter coming into the game. But he made the first one here. Jackson Johnson returns for West Hancock, replacing Ian Connor. Second one by Lear. Good. Lear 2 for 2, and the West Hancock lead back to 9 with 5:21 remaining, fourth quarter. Hanson with it, wide right. Jack on the drive, right baseline, floats it up short, gets his own rebound, shovels it to Wandro. Jeb's three, right side, good! Jeb Wandro with 9. That's a big three by the sophomore, and the Comets are within 6. Now a loose ball in the front court, but it's picked up by Smith of West Hancock to Eisman. 4:50 remaining, fourth quarter. The Comets, this is as close as they've been in a long time. It's a 6-point lead. Eisman in the lane, out to Smith. Bounce pass stolen underneath by Hernandez. Here comes Jose into the front court. Comets with a hoop can cut it to 4. Left corner three by Wandro. Good! Jeb Wandro with 12. Timeout. Comets will keep it here. 4:30 remaining, fourth quarter. No, we're going to take it with them. It's a full timeout. The Comets have whittled the lead to 3. It's 51-48 West Hancock. Back with more exciting Comet basketball action after these messages on your home for the Comets. Fab Oldies, 1580 and 103.3 KCHA. An exciting game this afternoon here at Comet Gym. Charles City trailed by 15 at halftime. They trailed by 10 after 3. But they've outscored West Hancock 9-2 in the first 3.5 minutes of this fourth quarter, and they've whittled the lead to 3. Now against full court pressure, Smith finds Lear in the front court, bounce pass to Barnes to the basket, lays it in and draws the foul. Rylan Barnes, as they beat the press, cutting in from the left, took a nifty bounce pass from Lear, laid it in. Jeb Wandro picks up the foul, his third, and Barnes will shoot one. 53-48 West Hancock. This is a big free throw. And he misses it. Barnes with 13, Hernandez the rebound. Comets trail by 5. Hansen right of the circle. Jack in the lane, floats it up and in. Jack Hansen with 14. That young man playing better and better basketball. The sophomore with 14. And the Comets trail by 3. Into the front court, Lear. Left side, Barnes to the basket. Lays it in. Rylan Barnes, the 6'3 junior with 15, and the lead back to 5. Hernandez into the lane, floats it up, rimming, no, but a foul. Now that should be goaltending as Barnes hit the net as that ball hung on the rim. The Comets looking for goaltending. The ball was hanging on the rim, and Barnes came through and hit the net. We'll see if they are gonna score the goal. That's a good call. Jose Hernandez gonna get credit for the basket. He's got 15. The West Hancock crowd not pleased with that call, but totally the right call. That ball hung on the rim, and Barnes came through and hit the net. So the basket for Hernandez, the free throw is good. He's got 16, and the lead is down to 2. 3:42 remaining fourth quarter. Johnson, right corner, Smith, back to Johnson. They swing it to Eisman, left corner Lear. He dribbles out of trouble. They swing it to Eisman, wide right. Guarded closely by Hernandez. 3:24 left fourth quarter. Glad you're with us on KCHA. It's going to be a good finish here this afternoon. Barnes holds it between the circles. Now shovels it to Smith. To Johnson. Wide left is Eisman. Left corner Barnes. Oh, his pass was loose, but Lear picks it up. Comet crowd applauding this Comet effort on defense. We should mention Brennan Schmidt checked in a moment ago. Eisman feeds Barnes, covered up left baseline, back to Eisman, back to Barnes in the left corner, 2:49 left. Credit West Hancock with a good possession. Eisman in the lane, floats it up, no, and Chase Lowe the rebound. Up court Hansen. Jack dribbles left, finds Wandro. Back to Hansen. Comets can tie the game with a 2. They can take the lead with a 3. Hernandez on the drive, gets to the basket, shoots it up, bank no good. And the rebound, West Hancock. Oh, Jose had an open lane, just could not finish. 2:20 left. Smith with the dribble in the front court for the Eagles. To Lear. To Johnson between the rings. To Lear. Now to Barnes wide left. Barnes dribbles out near the timeline, covered up by Hansen. Now finds Smith. 2 minutes left, fourth quarter. West Hancock by 2. Left corner, Eisman for 3. Air ball, but Smith the rebound. To Eisman, to Barnes. They keep it. Eisman again, a 3. Short, and rebounded by Jack Hansen. Here come the Comets on the run. Hansen to Wandro. Jeb won't shoot the 3. Schmidt out front. Around the screen set by Lowe. Then he peels back and finds Jose Hernandez. 90 seconds left for your ball game. Fourth quarter. Lowe on the drive left baseline. Gets fouled by Mitchell Smith. Just the 5th team foul on West Hancock. Second on Mitchell Smith. It is great seeing Todd Forsyth in the building this afternoon. Coach watching his team. Well, of course, it's not his team anymore, but it was for a long time. Low at the free throw line. Chase on the drive to the basket, shoots it in and draws the foul. Chase Lowe has tied the game. He's got 9, and he will shoot to give the Comets their first lead in I can't remember how long. Timeout, West Hancock will take it with them. We have 1:20 remaining fourth quarter. The game is tied at 55 on your home for the Comets. Fab Oldies 1580 and 103.3 KCHA. Eric Hofer back with you. An exciting afternoon here at Comet Gym. Charles City and West Hancock tied at 55. We have 1:20 remaining fourth quarter. And Chase Lowe at the free throw line shooting to give the Comets the lead. Chase with 9 points on the afternoon. The junior delivers the free throw. Good! The Comets have the lead. It's 56-55. Charles City now into the front court. Lear between the circles. Plays it wide left to Eisman. Back to Lear. 1:08 left. They're swinging it from perimeter to perimeter, side to side. Left corner, Barnes. Covered up by Hernandez. Now they reverse it to Johnson. 53 seconds left. West Hancock with a foul to give, too. That's big. Comets with 1 timeout left. West Hancock with 2. Barnes low left. Finds Lear in the right corner. Skips out of trouble. Now finds Johnson, and then his pass is loose, but he gets it back. And now a near steal again by Charles City, but Johnson has it. Now to Eisman. To Smith, 30 seconds left. Left corner, Barnes comes up shooting it short. Rebound, Hernandez. Comets with it. 20 seconds left, low into the front court, and there's a foul. But again, West Hancock had 1 foul to give. They are not over the limit. Well, maybe they are over the limit. I beg your pardon. They aren't. That is a free throw situation for Chase Lowe. I beg your pardon. Chase to shoot 1-and-1 with 18 seconds left, and he rims it. No! Rebound, West Hancock. Barnes into the front court. 12 seconds. Barnes to Eisman on the drive, right baseline jumper, around and out. Chase Lowe, the rebound, and he is fouled. 4.9 seconds left, and Chase will go to the line for a 1-and-1. Eisman got a good look, rimmed it, no. Logan Lear picks up his 5th personal foul. That's 9 team fouls on the Eagles. Timeout, West Hancock. We're going to keep it here. We've got 4.9 seconds left, fourth quarter. Charles City has come all the way back to lead 56-55. Each team with 1 timeout remaining. Reed Peters just checked in for Charles City. Chase Lowe going to go to the free throw line to shoot 1-and-1. He made a free throw a few moments ago to give the Comets this skinny 1-point lead. But then he missed the front end of a 1-and-1 just a few seconds ago that would have given the Comets a bigger lead. Chase on the season, a 51.6% free throw shooter. 4.9 seconds left, here we go. Chase Lowe, line to the left to shoot 1-and-1. No Comets in the area at the line. Chase delivers the free throw short. Barnes the rebound. Timeout West Hancock. We'll keep it here. Last timeout taken by West Hancock. 4.0 seconds remaining. West Hancock and Charles City in a good one here at Comet Gym. Oh, but the Comets have missed a couple of key free throws here late in this one that would have iced this one away. The Comets have outscored West Hancock 17-6 here in this fourth quarter to take this 1-point lead. Now remember, the Comets with no fouls to give. In fact, a foul on Charles City would put West Hancock at the line for 2. So you simply cannot foul if you're Charles City. Of course, you don't want to give up a layup, but West Hancock is going to have to come the length of the floor. They put 0.3 of a second back up on the clock. So 4.3 seconds left. West Hancock will come the length of the floor, trailing by 1, 56-55. Hanson, Hernandez, Peters, Wandro, and Lowe for Charles City. Barnes, Smith, Eisman, Hinders, and Johnson for West Hancock. They will come the length of the floor. They come in, play to Barnes near the timeline. He's across the timeline. He's going to shoot a 3. It's an air ball, and the Comets win. The Comets win. Great defense, man-to-man defense by Jack Hanson to force Barnes into a very difficult 3. Jack kept that shot from getting higher than the basket. The Comets win in comeback fashion. They win 56-55. Oh boy, what a thrilling contest here this afternoon at Comet Gym. And the Comets come all the way back and win this one by a point, 56-55. We'll catch our breath, check our pulses, and come back for the KCHA Comet Basketball postgame show. The Comets win, and you heard it right here. It's 56-55 Charles City, your final, and you heard it right here on your home for the Comets. Fab Oldies 1580 and 103.3 KCHA. Eric Hofer back with you on KCHA. What a game this afternoon in Comet Gym. The Comets trailed by 8 after one quarter, 20-12, and they trailed by 15 at halftime, 39-24. West Hancock made 11 three-point field goals in that first half to lead by 15. But then the Comets started their comeback early in that third quarter. You could sense the tide turning. The tempo started to be more in Charles City's favor. The tempo started ratcheting up a little bit. Yes, West Hancock hit 2 three-point field goals in that third quarter. And in fact, they got the lead back to, it was either 14 or 15 about halfway through the third quarter. But then the Comets really started to come, and it was a 10-point lead after 3 quarters. It was 49-39 West Hancock. But the Comets outscored the Eagles 17-6 in that fourth quarter. They outscored West Hancock 32-16 in the second half, and the Comets, in thrilling fashion, thanks to a Chase Lowe layup and a foul, he made the free throw to complete the three-point play, and Charles City, in absolutely thrilling fashion, defeats West Hancock by the final score of 56-55. What a thrilling game this afternoon here in Comet Gym. And we're glad that you were along for the ride here this afternoon. Let's take you through the unofficial scoring in today's contest. This is your unofficial scoring. First of all, for West Hancock, Rhett Eisman led the Eagles today with 18 points. 18 for Rhett Eisman. He scored all 18 in the first half, and all 18 points were via the three-point field goal. But the Comets kept him scoreless in half number 2. He got a good look from the right baseline late in that fourth quarter that would have given West Hancock the lead. He rimmed it around and out, and the Comets got the rebound, and they win the game by 1. But Eisman, a great game for West Hancock. He had 18. Rylan Barnes, a terrific game for the Eagles. He had 15. Mitchell Smith scored 11. Jackson Johnson with 6. Evan Hinders had 3. And Logan Lear had 2. The Eagles put 3 in double figures in this afternoon's game, 3 in doubles, and the Eagles with 13 three-point field goals in this afternoon's contest. For our Comets, Jose Hernandez led the Comets this afternoon. He had 16 points, a great game by the senior Jose Hernandez. Jack Hansen, the sophomore, comes up big. He had 14. Jeb Wandro had 12. All 12 via the three-point field goal. Chase Lowe had 10. Kelvin Hansen had 2. And Drew Martin had 2. The Comets place 4 in double figures, 4 in doubles, and the Comets with 6 three-point field goals in this afternoon's game. 4 of them by Jeb Wandro, 2 of them by Jack Hansen, and it's just enough. A squeaker, and the Comets win 56-55. Well, that improves the Comet overall record to 5-5. All 5 of their victories here on the home court. All 5 of their defeats on the road. We'll see if they can't continue that later this week when they host Waverly Shellrock Friday night here at Comet Gym. 7:20 for the Mills Incorporated Comet Boys Basketball pregame show here on KCHA. Friday night, actually it's not on KCHA Radio. We'll have Comet Girls State Wrestling Friday on KCHA AM and FM Radio. We will have the Comet Boys basketball game exclusively on the live stream at kchanews.com. You can click on sports and then Charles City Comets, and that's where you'll be able to watch the basketball game on Friday night between the Comet Boys and Waverly Shellrock. That's how you'll be able to watch the Comet girls as well on Thursday night. Live stream only. Darren Crooks will have Comet wrestling in Decorah Thursday night. We'll have the live stream coverage, the video live stream, again at about 7:20 Thursday night. Comet girls at home against West Hancock. Then we'll have Comet girls and boys basketball for you next Monday, the 24th of January, in Osage against the Green Devils. Always fun to play our friends from Osage, and next Monday will be no exception. We'll have girls and boys basketball for you next Monday, the 24th, in Osage, right around 6:15 or so, for the Comets and the Green Devils. Well, that's going to wrap it up for our broadcast here tonight, here this afternoon on KCHA. Many, many thanks to Rob Getz back at our KCHA AM and FM studios, spinning the dials for us. Rob, as always, thank you. Many thanks as well to 8th grader from Charles City Middle School, Theo Winters. Theo did a great job with the video stream today, running the camera. Theo, thank you very much. Fantastic work by the 8th grader, Theo Winters. We want to thank each and every one of our sponsors. They help make broadcasts just like this one possible. Sponsors, thank you. And most of all, Comet fans, we thank you for listening, and we thank you for your continued incredible, phenomenal support of all things Charles City Schools. We hope that you enjoyed the broadcast tonight as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you this afternoon. And we look forward to talking with you again Thursday night for Comet girls basketball. Repeating your final score in an absolute thriller here at Comet Gym this afternoon, the Charles City Comets rally and defeat the West Hancock Eagles. Final score, Charles City Comets 56, West Hancock 55. Until Thursday, for Rob Getz, this is Eric Hofer saying, good afternoon, Charles City. This is where you hear the Comets. Fab Oldies, 1580 and 1033, KCHA.